Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Now I am on my own this morning at St Neots campsite, but there's a good reason for that.
Yes, so while David's looking after the dogs at the van, I'm going to do a park run with Helen and Martin. Wish me luck.
So as Claire mentioned, I am on dog sitting duties. How hard can it be? So all I need to do is sit here, drink my morning coffee and wait. Bliss.
Tessie, what are you doing? Tessie, look how much doing. Tessie, 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 what are you doing? What are you doing? Tessie, Tessie.
Come on Claire! Well done Claire! Come on Claire, you're looking great! All the way to the line, absolutely brilliant. Well done, well done. Unfortunately, my rest was short-lived because Claire's got back and we all know that Claire needs a second breakfast. Problem is, we only had 2 buns each and really nicely, Helen cooked us 2 burgers last night. So we got no rolls. So I've got to go to the shop and grab some rolls. So now that I'm back, it's time to cook Claire's second breakfast. And there we have it. Second breakfast for 2 is served. And just in time, Claire's come back from the shower. She don't want to be on camera though, so I'll update you when she's got her face on. Okay, so now we've had breakfast, we thought we'd introduce you to the reason for meeting up with Helen and Martin this weekend. Well, the fact that they're fun and great as well, but we've obviously got our tandem bike. Tandem bike behind us. What did we think, Claire? We thought it'd be better to have us all on the tandem, didn't we?
Yeah, we've got the idea that maybe we could all go out. So for that, we need to get the dogs on there somehow.
And Helen and Martin have got a buddy rider, but their dog's too wriggly for the buddy rider. So they've got a contraption basically that allows you to put your dog on the bike. They also have a rucksack for our other dog. So we might be able to turn our bike for 2
It's a
into
big
a
might.
bike for 4.
It's a big might because we're not sure it's going to work, but because Tessie's a bit antsy, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
So just to update you where we are, so we have installed the buddy rider, myself and Martin. It's an absolute miracle. We've got Lily on there at the moment because Tessie's too scared of it. And also, I'm not sure if Tessie will fit, but Claire's going to film me. I'm going to go around the block with Lily. Yeah, just have a look at this.
She's perfectly happy. She's got a paw up and everything. Look.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me. Little princess.
Lily, you liking it? It's good, isn't it? That's good. Right, hold that. And film me. We're going to go around the block again.
Okay. Here they come. Hi, Lily. Enjoying it? You're a clever girl. She's a clever girl. She's loving it.
That's part one.
She's very chillaxed up there, isn't she?
She's absolutely fine. So what do you want to do?
Who's a clever girl, Lily? Did you like that?
So after using Lily as a guinea pig to utilise social proof, it was Tessie's turn. And she didn't do too bad.
Good girl, Tessie. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Tessie. Did you like that? Was that fun?
Let's go, Claire. The final part of the jigsaw was thanks to a doggy rucksack for Lily, and we were all ready to go on the bike. All 4 of us on the tandem. That's good. It takes a lot of getting used to because you've got people leaning different ways, so the weight distribution's completely off. But I think we'll get used to it. Okay, so you saw us riding on the bike with the 2 dogs yesterday. This is a fantastic piece of kit. It's called a buddy rider. It connects here to the saddle, to the bit that holds the saddle upright. We had to move my saddle up a little bit so we had enough space to connect it to. The dog goes in there, she straps in, she's harnessed in. She can put her paws on there so she can lean and she can be a bit casual about that. And yeah, it's a great bit of kit, can thoroughly recommend them. Now, talking about great bits of kit, that is the purpose of this video actually.
So we wanted to suggest to you the 5 things that, in our opinion, you must have doing van life.
Yeah, so you probably will have already seen these in the video. So first of all, at the very beginning of the video, I put out our sofa. So one thing we want to say is you need outdoor seating, don't you, Claire?
Yes, especially on a campsite.
Yeah, absolutely. So, not endorsing any specific chair, any specific type of chair. We've got this lovely one that we can both sit on together, but you need a chair. Second of all, when I come out and I put my coffee outside, I had a stool. And it was a fold-out stool, put my coffee on it. You sometimes put your plate on it, put drinks on. So
sometimes
you need,
put your feet on it.
Sometimes put your feet on it. So you need some sort of
multi-purpose stool.
Some sort of multi-purpose stool / table. Mm-hmm. You like ours because ours is rainbow coloured, ours folds up, it's nice.
Yeah.
Then later on, I went inside and I cooked breakfast. Now when I cook breakfast, I use the kettle. So that's another thing. When you're on electric, you want to have an electric kettle, but you want to have one that's not too powerful, and preferably one that you can store nice and easily, don't you?
Yes.
So we've got the fold-up kettle, haven't we, Claire?
Yes, it's very handy. It sort of flattens down so you can just slot it into places, so it's easy storage.
So yeah, so that's the third one. Fourth one, when I cooked our bacon. Now this is a revelation because we've been doing van life. We've been going away in the van for, what, 4 years now. We've only started bringing an air fryer with us recently.
Yeah.
It's mainly good for on campsites and when you're on electric hookup. But if you do have a decent power bank, you can also use it on that, which we do occasionally, don't we?
Yeah, and it saves so much time. It's still nice to get the stove out with the Ridge Monkey, but yeah, it does save a lot of time if you're cooking a few things.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So that's that one. So what you'll notice is that leaves us with another item. So we've got 4 out of 5. Now the other item, I was thinking, what do we really need in the van and what do we really rely on? It was only in the middle of the night last night when I was all hot and sweaty that it hit me. A fan. So yeah, I think the other thing we can recommend is get yourself some sort of electric fan, preferably a USB one.
Yeah. Or a couple of fans.
Yeah. But I think we made a mistake before. We have taken away ones that are like 3-pin plug into the mains, and we have used them on power banks. They're not really energy efficient. So yeah, get yourself one that's powered by USB or by the little cigarette lighter plug.
Yeah, and a lot of them you can just sort of clip them onto places so you can then direct them.
Yeah.
So they're really handy for the dogs and for us.
Yeah. So that is our 5 items that we think we probably couldn't do without now when we go and stay on a campsite.
Agreed.
But just talking about the weekend, so we've had a lovely weekend, haven't we?
We have. It's been really nice.
Where are we staying?
We are staying at St Neots Caravan camping site.
Yeah, we are. Really nice site. Really good for walking into St Neots and also for park run. As you saw, Claire did park run.
Yeah, just a short walk and then we were there.
Yeah.
Park run at the Pocket Park Run, that one's called.
So the first night we were here, we went and had a wander down there, which is really nice because we crossed the river. We saw some people on the paddleboard. That's over in that direction. But then if you go over in that direction, you get to St Neots, and it's a lovely walk out of the campsite, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very scenic. It's a nice little pathway through the trees. You go through past the river.
Yeah.
It's really nice walk.
And Helen pointed it out. There's some really nice smells because there's all sorts of different wildflowers. You know, it's like No Mo May gone mad really down there. But there is an actual pathway, so it's very tropical. But they've actually kept the pathway, so they've done one better than the council normally do, and they do No Mo.
You can still walk.
No Mo May. It's not just laziness; it's there for a purpose.
Yeah, it's very pretty, very nice.
It's a very pretty, very
Very
nice.
well kept.
Yeah, we had a nice lunch down by the river yesterday. I had a bit of a wander around the church, etc. But today we did something very unusual, didn't we?
We did.
What did we do when we went into town today?
We saw a triathlon. There was a triathlon event going on, so we watched the start, watched someone coming in and getting the transition period, getting on their bikes, and they were literally taking their wetsuit off as they ran past us. It was all quite exciting actually.
Oh, I bet you enjoyed that bit. People taking their wetsuits off as a run faster. No, we really enjoyed it. It was real good fun actually, because we've never watched one before. Good morning. So it is about 8:30 in the morning, and we have discovered that where we're staying, there is a triathlon. So they've got to swim up the river, I think it's about a mile, then they've got to come back, then they've got to get on the bike, they've got to do a ride, and then they've got to do a run. I don't think we're going to watch the whole race, but we thought we'd have a nosy at it starting. So starting to see them come back now. They've swum up the river, they've come back down the river, but they have to go round this buoy. So you see that buoy there? Now it looks like the person that come in number 2, second place, didn't go round the buoy, so I don't know if he's going to be disqualified for that. I'm not really sure of the rules. But they get out here, you can see them getting out now. And then they run through here, unzipping their wetsuit. I think they drop their wetsuit just round the corner, and then they get on the bikes. Okay, so we've walked up from the river where the guys have been running and taking off their wetsuit. You can see there where they've run up, and this is now the bike area. So they obviously know where they park their bike. Their bikes are obviously in a specific area, and they find their bike, they take off their wetsuit, they leave the wetsuit, and they jump on the bike. And then it looks like the bike ride is up on the road. So you see up there, just the other side of that tree, you see a guy getting on up at the top. And there we go, he's off. So if you watch this, I've just found something that's more pointless than the indicators on a BMW. There are 2 people that point you in the same direction. Why do they need 2? Could just be 1. See, the man points and then the lady points. Just like the indicators on a BMW. One of them's not needed. So we're now starting to see the cyclists come back in. The first one of the cyclists has come back in, and they've got changed, and they've already ran straight back out. So I'm waiting for another one to try and show you where they go and what they do. But yeah, he's done really well. And he's turned from being a cyclist to being a runnist for the last leg. So I'm literally still waiting to show you someone else come back. The guy that's come in first is about 5 minutes ahead of everyone else. So long has passed. But yeah, he must be like an athlete from Great Britain, I reckon, from the Olympics. There we go, this is the second one back, followed by another one. So they're quite close together now, but the guy that's winning's miles ahead. But yeah, they take their bikes back here, they park their bikes back up, and they'll get ready for the final leg, which is the run. Oh, transition exit there where it says run out. So that's where they'll have to go. They'll have to go where it says run out, over there. And that's where the run will start. So you see this guy now in green, he's just about to head and do the run.
St Neots Triathlon here. Here he is. He's well-known ATW, big fan.
And that's the winner, just coming in. There we go.
So first of all, we would like to say thank you to Helen and Martin for being our camping buddies this weekend. It's been lovely catching up with them, and they've been a treat, haven't they?
Yeah, as always, it's been great. Good things to talk about with these guys. Got a wealth of experience of the world, really, and it's good to catch up with them. But yeah, really enjoyed ourselves.
Thank you for the body rider and the bag. They've sold that to us because Poppy no longer entertains it, so we thought we'd try it with our dogs, and fingers crossed it seemed to be successful.
Yeah, and it worked out quite well because they're a lot of money, and we didn't really want to buy one without seeing if it would work for Tessie first.
We wanted to try it out first.
So they wanted to get rid of it, we wanted to get one, so we got a chance to try it for a day, if you like, or well, I say a day, a couple of hours.
And we tested it on both of them, to be fair. Lily was much more adaptable she is adaptable to going in things like that, whereas Tessie, it took a bit more coaxing, but yeah, we got there. I think it was successful.
But yeah, great weekend. Can thoroughly recommend St Neots Camping and Caravan Club site because you can walk, you can park up your van, and you can walk to places, which is what we really like and what we really look for. Shall I do the honours or shall I?
So yeah, that's about it, isn't it? So,
okay.
Dolittle's done.